Welcome everybody to another JDM racing video. It's round 17 in Japan and we're at Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix. Making our way round Q1 to finish this flying lap. Let's see where we end up.
There are 5 minutes of the session remaining.
We come to you live today from the Mie Prefecture in the south of Japan's Honshu Island for a race that has seen many title deciders over the years. Some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula One season. 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Norris, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Gasly and Esteban Ocon, Gardner, Tsunoda, Sebastian Vettel and Sainz, Giovinazzi, Eilert, George Russell and Kimi Raikkonen, Latifi, Mick Schumacher, Mazepin and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
It's a good point, Jeff. We are at Honda's home circuit, so we're going to have to make sure we put in a good performance. I am very confident of getting points here today. Suzuka is a track that I like. We have been working hard on the aerodynamics and the chassis aspects of the car, so I would expect us to go well around here, and our overall pace this weekend has confirmed that, so I would be massively surprised and disappointed if we didn't get a decent result here today. Now, saying that, we were 12th, did lose it over the curbs in qualifying, pushing hard, and just couldn't maximise. But I think, to be honest, 12th was probably about right. I mean, it would have been a hard push to get into the top 10 in Q3, but it is what it is. Callum very narrowly missed out on Q2 as well, so he's right on that cusp at the sort of the lower of midfield as well, so he's pushing hard as well. But yes, Carlos Sainz is in that very, very fast Ferrari that's been developed and is as quick, if not quicker, than the Red Bull now. So Mercedes have the advantage. Red Bull are just behind Ferrari, so it's Mercedes 1, Ferrari 2, Red Bull 3. So Sainz is going to be coming through the pack, and he's going to be very fast, so we're going to have to watch out for him. In terms of the title, I mean, Lewis is on pole, Bottas on the front row, so Bottas is going to want to get through Lewis and win, to try and make up for the points that he lost to Max. Max now is on the downturn of R&D. He's going to have to just Jensen Button it through to the end of the season, and hope that he can stay in front and get enough podiums to stave off the challenge. But it's going to be interesting to see how that one pans out. As for ourselves, points. We've got to look at points today. I think we've got a car to do it. We'll see how it goes in the race. Let's do it. Oof, wasn't the best start ever. In fact, it's a pretty poor start. Lost many places. Our teammate, on the inside, and get on the dirt. Not want to hit Islet there. This is where we lost it in qualifying. Don't want to touch that curb on the way through. Got the Alphas behind. Make a move on our teammate here. Got it. Hairpin is always a good place to try. We did get an engine upgrade, manufacturer upgrade from Honda, so I'm hoping that's going to play into giving us a bit of extra power. Sainz is already up, so we've not got to worry about him coming through. He's already gone. Wheel out on the dirt there from Vettel. Try again, and we got it. So recovery's on. Just a really bad start. Straight line speed seems to be there at the moment. Bit surprised that Sainz hasn't made more of a go at
DRS
Tsunoda.
is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Could be it's Tsunoda's home race, so maybe he's being a little bit feisty today.
Some information on Vettel. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh. Hopefully that's going to give us a bit of breathing room then. It's dropped outside of DRS, we know that. Wonder if Callum can get by him now then.
approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy. We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Ferrari is so quick off that last corner. It's difficult to stay in touch. I think Sainz is probably going to look at pit stops then to get past Tsunoda. We could maybe look at the undercut ourselves because we're kind of corked up as well. We're pulling away from Islet, so strategy might be the way to unblock ourselves. Just can't get close enough in the areas that count to try and get a move done on Sainz. Ferrari's too quick, but he can't get past Tsunoda. Which is unusual because that Ferrari should be really fast.
Box, we're coming in this lap.
We're going to do whatever they don't do. Being as the team thought that the softs could run to lap 7 anyway, attempted to try and run the opposite strategy to whatever these guys are doing to try and leapfrog them. Right, they're going, coming in. That's Leclerc up the road there, I think. Sainz is gone.
Exit now.
Alright, hammer time. Let's do it. This is the chance to get past the two in front. We're racing
That was our
Sainz.
last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
We're racing Sainz and Tsunoda. Alright, there are some pitting people. Back up to 18th. It's another personal best. Oh, here they are on the exit. Got him. Got him on the undercut. Lovely. Strategy paid off amazingly well. Sainz on the hard tyre as well, interesting. Just outside the points then, so really made up the places we lost on the start. Can we push for points though? I don't know, that Alpine looks quick. We have got Sainz on the rear as well. We know he's quick off that corner. We have to keep an eye out for that. Ocon doesn't have
We're leading our teammate
DRS.
by 5.9 seconds.
Blows in. Get close enough through Spoon and then down into 130R. Maybe we can have a look into the chicane. We're still a long way back though. He's locked his front. Going to ERS as well as DRS. Come on baby, come on Honda, give me that power. Give it a little clip. Got him. Lovely.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Used all the battery pack to do that though. So now we're going to have to recharge a little bit. Now we have to defend. Oh dear. Oh dear, we are low on fuel. Real low. I thought we would have had enough. We're going to be in trouble now. We're way under. Way under. We're going to be going super slow on this last lap.
This is your final
We're
lap.
gonna be sitting
Final lap
ducks.
of the race.
No. Oh, we can't defend it.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
Got the elbows out. We're going to be absolutely mugged on the straights though. Oh, you can hear it. You can hear the engine. Although Ocon and Sainz are battling amongst themselves, I don't think we're going to have enough. We're not going to have enough. We're in low fuel mode. Oh my god, they're swamping us. We're just scrambling to try and get it around the corners. Ocon's gonna slipstream us. He's gone. The Ferrari's gonna go. Tsunoda's probably gonna go as well. So here comes Valtteri Bottas then. He's been the class of the field today and he's going to win the Japanese Grand Prix to close up on Max Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship. His title hopes are not over yet. Great drive, Valtteri. Oh god, heartbreak. We'd done everything right. Ocon's going to get that last point and we have to watch him. Oh.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
No!
Another action-packed Japanese Grand Prix comes to an end. And what a magnificent drive to take the win here today. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, I honestly feel it's
Bottas
down to
with
the
the win
driver
then.
and car today. I mean, we can talk driver skill all day, but if you don't have a solid team to back that, you're never going to get anywhere. When you hit that sweet spot of having both an excellent driver and an incredible car, that's when you see results like those we witnessed today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
Bottas closing up on Verstappen. Mercedes are the form team now.
Our championship leader is still sat at the top of the standings, but their rivals have made up some solid ground today. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
It's got to be Valtteri Bottas, a commanding performance that I think had the audience's eyes glued to him for the majority of the race.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from Aston Martin this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Alright, so Valtteri Bottas wins the Japanese Grand Prix, 4.5 seconds in front of his teammate Lewis Hamilton, who did start on pole. He gets the fastest lap of the race by 0.2 of a second from his teammate, the only team and the only drivers to get under 1 minute 30. So Mercedes have got the car. They've got the car to try and win this championship now. Sergio Perez, that's probably... They would want that, Red Bull would want that the opposite way round. They would want Verstappen in that podium spot, but Verstappen just didn't have it today. Norris 4th in the McLaren, great result for him. Verstappen 5th, just clinging on now till the end of the season. That's all he's got to do. His car is not as good. Leclerc 6th in the Ferrari. I actually thought that Ferrari might have a good chance at a podium today, based on some of the practice times that Leclerc was putting in, and also Ferrari doing a great job on the development. So that's a little bit disappointing for them, given where their car's at, but maybe this track just doesn't suit them so much. Ricciardo 7th in the McLaren. That's probably what he should be doing. Gasly, need I say anything else? He's just the man, isn't he? He's just the man. That 7th, 8th place always belongs to him, pretty much. Alonso, don't know why he's retiring. He's outperforming Ocon every weekend. Ocon got lucky that we ran out of fuel. We had him. Sainz and Tsunoda locked in a battle the whole race. I was surprised that Sainz didn't have the pace to pull away from Tsunoda, but strange that they put him on the hard tyre. We finished 5 seconds up the road from our teammate, so that's good overall pace again shown by Callum. Just need him to be a little bit further up, challenging for the points with us. But I mean, I'm happy with that. Being at the sort of front end of the midfield, that's an improvement from where he has been over the course of the season. So he's doing well. I'm pleased with him. Alpha's 15th and 16th didn't really give us any problem there. Look, Callum's finished 6 seconds in front of Giovinazzi, so not really a challenge there. Aston Martin, terrible weekend. Don't know what happened with them. Again, maybe this track just didn't suit their car. And then the Haas is at the back, and that was that. Championship, 6 points in it now between Verstappen and Bottas. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I think Bottas is looking favourite for the title now. Verstappen's on the back foot. We are currently, if things kind of go our way against Stroll, we could pip him for 12th. I'd like to see Callum get some points before the end of the season, but I think that's a bit of a pipe dream, that one. And 30 points now, Mercedes pulling away, so I think Red Bull, unless Mercedes have any kind of reliability issues, I think they've got it on a lock now. And I'm pretty sure we've got 8th locked down as well. Let's check the highlights. So it was a terrible getaway from us. I think Bottas probably beat Lewis off the line and then got him down into turn 1, and then that was that. We realised that Callum was on the inside and was going to take the corner, so we tried to get out of the way and then just blocked the Alphas from getting to him. Then we did have him at the hairpin because he just left the door open, so we took the opportunity, moved past him. Then trying to hunt down Vettel. So in early part of the race, Vettel looked like he might be able to kick on a bit, but then we just chased him down and he just slid backwards. So don't know what happened with their car, but as the race wore on, tyre deg wasn't good for them, and back they slipped. This was our favourite overtaking spot for the weekend. We spent the longest time stuck behind Carlos Sainz. And then the move that got us into the points on the Alpine of Ocon into turn 1 was a nice one. Then we just lost all concentration trying to keep Ocon back. Then he got embroiled in a battle with the Ferrari. I thought that was going to give us a little bit of hope just to get a bit of distance and keep us ahead, but we were really struggling at this point. Engine power was right down. This fuel conservation mode came in, and then it was just a matter of time, really. I always knew that this back sector of the circuit was going to be real tricky to keep them back, and they took us 13th. So, a bitter blow at our home, our engine supplier's home race. We couldn't get them the point. But, we did what we could. The amount of fuel that they had us starting with, I just thought was way too much, but obviously this track must be a bit of a fuel guzzler, because we did the amount of fuel that we would normally at any other track, which is normally okay. We don't normally struggle with fuel too much. Wasn't the case today. So gonna have to maybe look at that back at the factory, see if there's something we can do with the engine, maybe some fuel consumption upgrades to help with that. But the good news is, to take the positives out of the weekend, the pace was there. We were right bang on the pace with the top 10, and we would have got points if not for the fuel management issue. So definitely happy with the car. Felt it was really good this weekend. I felt really comfortable with like a good push, so that is a plus going into the next race. So yeah, the only other thing is, if you like the video, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already for more JDM racing action, and thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, all the comments. It's a labour of love, these videos. I enjoy making them, so I hope you enjoy watching them as much as I enjoy making them. And yeah, we'll move on to the next race very soon and try and get some upgrades done between now and then. See if we can try and crack into the top 10. We've fulfilled our sponsorship obligation. 5 points finishes, we've already done that. So now it's just a case of trying, if we can, to pip either Stroll in the Drivers' or Alpine in the constructors. Was it Alpine? No, Aston Martin in the constructors. Look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.